Thank you, Coach. Soldier Field opened back in 1924 with the Bears becoming tenants in 71, and what a home field advantage it has become here in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Chicago Bears. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, blue 60. Mike. All day. Check your hot read. Check.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. He finds an opening past the 40. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run from the pistol with Howard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jordan Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Ready. 5-9. Check 53. 21.
Now a carry by the 3rd-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where are we going to be and what do we need to get? And then the players and the coaching staff right now, pride. Can they win some games and feel better about themselves despite the fact they have no shot at the playoffs?
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make this a second down.
Hey, 50. Wide, get wide.
This is the running back, Powell. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
6 guys. Check 32.
On first down, they run with Howard. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Trying the right side with Howard. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
Hey, 22. Hurry.
On 2nd down now, it's Anderson, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays. Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Breeze going to throw. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here, as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's King. Escapes the defender. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
A 7-yard pickup.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They run with Howard, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
22. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
On 3rd down, this is Howard. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 11. Now a hit and a loose football. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer, and put your defense in a bad spot.
Set. Blue 60. Mike. I know 59.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Mike, Mike 54. I'm coming.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. It was Teron Johnson that time who had that play covered from the start.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Running with Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dayon Buchanan leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing to Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Howard. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And it's taken in at the 9. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful, because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Jim. Check 50, check 50.
On the delay, it's Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now it's Stafford. Open man is Michael Thomas. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now Matt Bryant on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Bryant's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. The final shot before half for Breeze. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 30 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game. And they reacted poorly on that one.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Check.
Now a toss play to Eckler. He will push his way down to about the 14. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Dancing to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down, and inside the 5-yard line.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Breeze now to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. Only a yard in the completion. It's second and goal.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything
across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
Set! 180! 40 got!
To throw again, Stafford. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy.
Here's Stafford. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Good job by this defense, and now playing what they call complementary football. Offense scores a touchdown for them, so they come right out, force what should be a 3-and-out, and keep the momentum squarely on their side.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. And not much there at all, as he'll get this only up to about the 11. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Breeze. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
21.
Breeze now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On the give, this is Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Breeze to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing now is Breeze. On the screen, this is Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space.
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Noah Fant with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On first down, it's Stafford. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald.
Run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Yo, can you hear me?
McDonald. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's
there he is, the man.
What's up, man?
Stafford now. 6
what up, boss?
Just I'm playing this Madden game right now. I'm almost done. It's in the 4th.
You definitely need a third when you're done.
Yeah. I've just got 3 minutes left in the game.
Oh man.
So I'm up 14-10 right now. So.
Let's go.
Love the way you dissected that, but he threw it in the middle of the field, so they picked up the first down, but he had to work his way to the sideline to stop the clock.
Oh, I fucking face mask. Goddamn it.
That's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll give to Howard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10
out of the end zone.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
10 seconds left.
What the fuck's happening, man? This young Dre dude invited me into a squad, and now he's playing like absolute dog shit. Bro, he's a 95 small forward. That's a facilitating finisher. And, dude, this dude's playing like shit, taking some dumbass shots and stuff. Like, what the fuck?
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I know.
Yeah, but nigga's a 95. Like, come on, bro. You gotta be decent being a 95. Like,
no,
come on.
No, you don't. You can play a lot of my career.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest.
Shoot it. I got Hall of Fame. Thank you. This other dude's fucking lighting it up now. That Hall of Fame dimer, son. Gotta make that shit. Oh, what?
Oh, he got it. He got the first down, but he didn't get the touchdown, but he got the first down. It's 2 minutes left. He's on the 2-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we
probably about to. He's probably about to anyway.
What they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Yo, kid's trash.
Woo, almost picked. Come on.
Oh my god, dude. Kid's fucking trash.
Well executed
Come on,
again
pass it
there.
down.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find.
I seen that the other day.
3rd and goal for him.
To bring up 3rd and 1. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Come on, bro.
This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is
You are,
3rd and goal.
dude. You are so bad, kid. Oh my god. Oh, here comes a legend. I hear the fucking helicopter. Annoying ass loud fucking sound.
Touchdown, New York. Jalen Samuels, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are going to jump back.
All right, I got 3 timeouts. I got a minute 29 left. I'm down by 3. Time for Drew Brees. Go to work.
A field goal now can only tie it. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Oh, did you see where the NC State women's team hit 13 straight 3-pointers?
Damn.
They're fucking balling out.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I I agree with you, and this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
Yeah, UConn's women's team is also getting a sweet-ass point guard coming up this year.
All right, I'm at the 13-yard line. There's 50 seconds left. I just 2 big plays for his 13. I just got 2 big-ass plays in a row. I'm so ready.
Yeah, I need you guys bad, man. These kids.
Oh, he's calling timeouts now, too.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
The top left one. Fucking leaving this dude's squad right the fuck now. These kids were trash, dude. The only reason they fucking scored baskets is because dudes ain't playing fucking defense. Oh my god, and of course I'm like 10 fucking points away from a finishing badge. That shit is whack as fuck.
Alright, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. 28 seconds left. I have 1 timeout.
Are you winning still?
Down 3.
Oh, damn.
Got it. Touchdown, fan. 25 seconds left.
You good, boss?
20-17 right now. I gotta kick a field goal. I mean, extra point. Hit the extra point. Alright. It's 21-17.
I think he would be a good recipient of the Turkey Leg Award.
Well, he's definitely
yeah, let's run up right here. Maybe these little fuckers will do something.
Yeah, give him a thigh, too.
These kids are trash.
Nice, okay. 25 seconds left in the game.
Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach in Oakland.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those Turkey Leg performances with his 2nd touchdown there.
I swear to God. I swear to God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
One possession game. Time very much a factor.
Maybe he'll play. Maybe he'll play better this game. Now I got somebody who can actually shoot threes.
Holy shit!
And I can't even hardly shoot.
Oh my god! He just hit a. He just hit an insane freaking play. It's 1st and goal, 1st and 10 from his 15 with 17 seconds left. He's got no timeouts left. I need a fucking pick here.
Fuck. Trying to choke that chicken, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to get that back to Allen, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That glass cleaner, trash. That no limit Pablo, he decent. Moneyland D, that dude's fucking trash.
They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Game.
Oh,
that's good game.
Outlet pass.
Good game. 3rd and 18. I knocked him down. 21. I barely fucking won that.
Like, dude, all you gotta do is get in front of him, man.
Well,
come on.
Exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game.
GG, bro. GG. That was a good game. That was close.
That's tough. Trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't.
Good D.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right? Where you get a little bit of extra, and you get a chance to run them a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
Yeah, I've been working on trying to fucking learn some better dribble moves and shit, and I finally figured it out a little bit. It's pretty dope.
And they will hit the road next
I'm
week
excited
to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they've fallen out of things now as they sink
ball,
to 3-8, and they'll get a
no
chance
way.
to redeem themselves.
No fucking way, man! I'm right there.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You already know what's about to happen. All good, homie. There you go, steal it, you idiot. He's trash, dude. He's so bad. Bro! Oh my god, I got my fucking